We are UReceipt, and you can say goodbye to headaches. Every day, workers face the problem of keeping track of their receipts on long and expensive business trips. There is also a problem when reimbursing money, for businesses don't want to do that because it's too long and the process is too complicated. It's also problematic for everyday people trying to track their personal finances. For sure, as many of you have experienced, you have wallets so stuffed full of receipts that you don't know where any of them came from. There is also an environmental problem that factors into this. Every year in the United States, receipt use consumes over 3 million trees, 9 billion gallons of water, and 302 million pounds of solid waste during production.
Here's our solution. UReceipt simplifies these problems by removing hard copies completely from the equation. And instead, we have this mobile app that stores e-receipts. And each user keeps a personalized QR code, and the store scans the QR code and sends them the receipt instead of handing them over the physical copy. Then the customer chooses to either save it, send it to their company, or send it to friends, etc.
Our current market are businesses, schools, companies, and any other type of employer that might need to reimburse their employees for money spent using a company credit card or purchases made under the company. Our soon-to-be customers are hopefully going to be public consumers. For example, someone who's shopping at a grocery store and their physical receipt is transformed into an e-receipt that can be sent via email. Our refusing customers are old-fashioned companies who do not want to adopt the changing e-receipt craze, but in the future we will see this tier 2 begin to shrink as more companies use e-receipts. Our unexplored customers are international customers, but as our company expands, we will find that it's going to be easier to implement a global network.
So, what makes us unique? Our competitors such as SAP Concur, Expensify, and Certify all use OCR, which is optical character recognition, to create their e-receipts. Our QR codes are much more efficient and much faster, so our app will act like your digital wallet. The main design behind our app is the use of QR codes. QR codes are a simple way to differentiate customer from customer. Each QR code will have a link to its own editable spreadsheet. The combo between spreadsheets and receipts is spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are our procedure for transferring receipts from the merchant to the consumer. When you scan a QR code, you can't send data to the QR code, so that's why we need spreadsheets.
We plan on getting our initial capital through a variety of research, development, government, and environmental protection grants. Also, we're going to seek help from both our families, friends, and any other connections we have, whether it be financial help or just advice on how to run the company. And if we achieve our main goal of being licensed by a larger company, the finances will not be our problem solved. Our cost from just developing the app with these components will total up to about $7,200. Additionally, if we want one app developer on call at all times, we will need to pay him about $15,000 annually. And we ourselves will not give ourselves a salary until we feel comfortable with how profitable our business has become.
In the long term, our company wants to license off to a relatively larger company. And when we do this, we gain a royalty from the licensee. And in recent years, this rate has shot up. Our backup option, since we can't rely on a company to license us, is to sell these products commercially to companies via a subscription option and eventually to the general public.
Thank you.